Hi Virgo, thank you for joining me for your April 2018 Astro Tarot forecast. I am shuffling the Lover's Path Tarot by Chris Walder. It's very romantic. If you're new to the channel, thank you for joining me and welcome. I do use and work with a new tarot deck each month, and I am providing astrological forecasts as an astrologer and a medium and a global tarot advisor. So thank you for your likes, your subscriptions, and your donations to this channel. Let's start our month. We are coming out of a beautiful blue full moon in Libra on March 31st. And this brought some closure to an issue of self-confidence for Virgo and Virgo rising. And please watch all three of your forecasts, your sun, your rising, and your moon. There is an end to self-doubt and self-criticism. You also might end a habit of spending too much at this time and keeping that under wraps and control. Now, going into April, we do have some harsh aspects this month that involve the planetary energies of Pluto, Saturn, and Mars in the sign of Capricorn. They will be conjunct, exact, a few times in this month. So on the 2nd, I want you to circle that date. Mars will be exactly conjunct Saturn at 8 degrees in Capricorn, in the area of your sector that assists in the relationship with your children and your true love and romance. And temper tantrums and control issues start to surface around this time. And even in terms of dating or the 5th house of true love and romance, you have the desire, Mars, to go forward, Mars, to move ahead in this area. And Saturn is restricting and limiting how much you can. And there's a push and pull in this area. It could apply to, again, children, new, fresh dating relationships, creative ventures, and entrepreneurial experiences. There is aggression here with Mars and a restrictive energy. So this isn't a day to be reactionary and to try to control situations. It's a day to step back and allow what's manifesting out there, because globally this will be something too. And don't take any reactions to this while Mercury is retrograde. And that is still occurring through the 15th of April. On the 7th and the 8th and the 9th, the moon is going to transit across these areas in Capricorn. And that lends to an intuitive energy here and an awareness in the 5th house for you, Virgo, of who you are with, who you're dating, what you need to see regarding them, and also how this might fit into the relationship with your children, if you have them. This could be where you are finding a balance in dating and motherhood or fatherhood, parenting. This could also create an awareness in who you are with. Something needs to be seen here as the moon crosses over these harsh energies combined. And on the 14th, Jupiter will sextile Pluto. Jupiter in Scorpio, one door down, will sextile Pluto in this area of the 5th house. So communications and the 5th house. But again, your ruling planet's retrograde. So do you say anything, or can you wait on this? Can you wait 24 hours, Virgo, before expressing your desires to the fullest? On the 15th, Mercury, your ruling planet, is direct at 4 degrees of Aries. And the new moon is also on the 15th at 26 degrees of Aries. All of this energy is conjunct Uranus. And this brings on sudden insight, revelation, and the need to start something new in the 8th house of intimacy, new sex, new privacy, private connections. Maybe Virgo has some hidden agendas here. And this could also be your shared resources, the 8th house of who is investing in you. Something could ignite instantly and brilliantly with Uranus involved on the 15th. Chiron and Juno, asteroids, on the 17th join this new moon energy in Aries to heal the 8th house of intimacy and to help Virgo release resentment and something that you feel you have failed in is the message. You didn't fail in anything, Virgo. You are elevating, and sometimes it's not always comfortable. But trust that what's occurring around you as you remain grounded and graceful, it's not happening to you, it's happening around you. Remain centered through the experience of this month and always. On the 19th, the sun enters Taurus. This is a time for travel. The last 2 weeks of the month, or 10, 12 days, this is beautiful for new experiences in foreign environments and learning and education and doing something that you've wanted to bucket list for a minute. And Mercury will be direct, so travel away. Also taking courses, higher certifications could be expanded now. Politics, political marches, and political belief systems, and even economical, societal, and philosophical, religious systems. All of this you could be getting involved in, Virgo. And maybe you're going on some marches for your life and for the betterment of our society. The 24th, Venus enters Gemini. I love this. Gemini. Okay, so for Virgo, this is really beautifying and harmonizing your career sector. Gemini is the 10th house for you. Your highest potential, your status, your promotional energies, your authority sector. You are attracting the right opportunity in career the last week of April, and attracting the right job for you is here. And maybe you have better luck with females at this time than the male energy due to Venus. And on the 29th, our full moon is at 9 degrees of Scorpio in the 3rd house, conjunct Jupiter. Expansive. This is going to be a big moon, literally, because Jupiter's involved. And it's the wind moon of April, so I'm calling it a big wind moon. Let's see what's here for Virgo and Virgo rising. And if you would love to book with me, I'm at audreyalison.com. You can do so by selecting your desired reading length via the PayPal button, and I'll get back to you in a day or two with some reading option times. And to let you know, my tarot course, my online course, is still available, The Magic of Tarot. The buttons are below. And I'm in the process of writing 3 more tarot courses, which will be up this year, and a few of them prior to the half of the year. But I'm excited about that, so stay tuned for that. And if you would like to check out your Vimeo on-demand medium messages, they're available for March, and April's will be up shortly. Okay, Virgo, here's your first card. 2 of coins. Juggling time, juggling careers, juggling motherhood and working. But having 2 options, having opportunity come in, and maybe the decision of how you would benefit financially, which one is better for you. Or you could be taking on a double workload at this time in April. 6 of Cups, nostalgia, the remembrance of people or old relationships and connections from the past. Six of Cups, the memory. Let's see what else is here. Ooh, look at this now. 10 of Coins. Look at that gateway into that lush environment. Property. Virgo, you love the 10 of Coins. I mean, if you could just surround yourself with those gates. You need your privacy right now. Protect your privacy and don't share everything that's going on. Now, no, that's not what the 10 of Coins means, but that's what I'm getting as a medium. But in addition to all of that, it is your wealth. It is a beautiful protected piece of property that should remain protected. And maybe you have a piece of property that was given to you from long ago. Maybe some of you have inherited land, or you've had this place in your life for a while and you want to keep up with it. Oh, but look at that. 5 of Cups. So there's a sadness to this, but there's still 2 full cups on the ground. And that light is still on in the castle. Maybe all the power went out in the Mercury retrograde, but you left that light on. Don't give up hope. Okay? And there's no need to be this sad because the 3 cups are spilled, but you still have the 2. You still have the 2 of you. You still have 2 standing. And there's a castle behind you, honey, so just turn around. Okay, let's see what else. You have one more card. King of Swords, King of Arrows, Adonis. This is actually air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. How beautiful is Adonis? Chiseled out of stone. Create your space as if it were made out of stone. You're not leaving the house, is what I'm getting. You're not leaving this property. And maybe there's an air sign, an attorney. This is an attorney. For some of you, that can help you through this experience, a law figure, and someone who has great advice, verbal, communicator, someone to speak on your behalf. And some of you are speaking to counselors, therapists, in order to heal. And maybe you're bringing up a lot of old wounds, a lot of the past. Hey, I love therapy. I love the idea of speaking to anybody to relieve what ails you. Just make sure you're paying them. Not everyone wants to hear the drama you're going through unless they're getting some money. That's not the same for your friendships, but I felt the need to say that. So maybe that's applying to some of you. Maybe some of your connections are exhausted, and this is the month where that might come out. That's okay. It's a month for things to come up and out, because that's what Mars and Pluto and Saturn do in conjunction with one another. They deconstruct, they rebuild. They deconstruct, they rebuild. So, and there's lessons learned throughout. That's just kind of the theme this month. And that's occurring in your 5th house. So Virgo, I hope this was helpful. I'm wishing you a sweet spring. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.